Welcome back to K Now What, and even more of our adventures in Guatemala. If this is your first time visiting our channel, yay, you found us! Oh yeah, in this video we've hidden a secret word. It's a little game we play with our friends, the Dufresnes, and we'd like you to play too. Leave a comment when you find the word. We've just arrived in Antigua, and I think it's my new favorite city.
Surprise!
Antigua is such a beautiful city. We unfortunately are only here for a couple of days. We have to come back.
So this is Kathy's new favorite city.
It absolutely is. I could wander around these streets for days. There's so much available.
It's a really colorful city, colonial style, and virtually around every corner, there's a church or some sort of
convent or
some sort of large, grandiose building, and some of them have been restored. Others are still kind of in a state of semi-ruin, and others are in the process of being restored. And part of the reason for a lot of these buildings being in that state is because this is an area that's prone to earthquakes. For example, there is a church that we visited that has been renovated. I think it's the St. Francisco Church, the yellow one. Kathy was supposed to be looking up the description of this architectural style of this church.
I don't want
to
edit.
Instead, she was texting somebody.
Okay.
So this Iglesias, or church behind us, is
in Guatemalan Churrigueresque style. It has two bell towers.
Yeah.
Churrigueresque.
Churrigueresque.
You read it. You read it.
It's a Guatemalan style of building, and it involves two bell towers in the church.
I said that.
And it was designed and built in the 1700s. And that's it. That's all I want to say.
We just went inside the church, and it is one of the most beautifully stunning churches inside. Such beautiful detail. But what made it even more special is there's a group in there right now, a prayer group, and also singing hymns. It's really moving to be part of that.
Yeah, they're just tucked away in the little corner having a mass. All along both walls are these fantastic statues of Jesus, Mary, St. Anne, Joseph, and the cases that they're inside are all gilded with gold. It's really fantastic to see.
It's beautiful. Yeah. Quite moving.
Sí. Oye, bueno, mi gente. Ya empezó la fiesta.
We're in the central plaza in the central park in Antigua, and it is really very beautiful. It's one of the most lush central parks that we have seen.
Yeah. really manicured, and yeah, very green. I don't know why I say things like this. I feel like I have to say something, and I don't know what to say, so I just copy what Kathy said.
After Kathy says something, Scott needs to speak. All right, tell me an original thought of what you think of this part.
It's old. Oh, I know what I can say. The fountain has questionable statuesque people on it.
The water's coming from some fun places. All right, anyway, let's have a walk around.
Escucha bien mi ritmo que te traigo. Sí, disfrútalo, disfrútalo. Muévete mi gente con el ritmo que te traigo. Sabroso. Mira, ahora sabe que la fiesta ya empezó. Muévete mi gente con el ritmo que te traigo. Mi gente buena. Oye, muévete mamita con salsa, rumba y plena. Muévete mi gente con el ritmo que traigo. Hey, vamos a gozar y bajarme con la champola que te traigo yo.
Again, I'm just going to say the people in Guatemala are phenomenal. Really warm. They're effervescent. You wish them a good morning or a good afternoon, and their eyes, their whole face lights up.
Lights up. Yeah.
And,
Okay.
hola.
No, gracias.
No, gracias.
No, gracias.
No quiero. Gracias.
Okay, this is something that I have noticed here as well that has been a bit of a difference from other places is vendors who come to sell to you. Here, they accept that you don't want to purchase their thing, but not only do they accept it, they wish you a good day. They welcome you to the country. They say, you know, have a great day, enjoy your stay. We're so happy you're here. All of that, right? So it's really quite nice.
And in the same vein, there's
yeah.
there's some persistence.
There is.
So
It's gentle.
Us being polite Canadians, I've kind of gone through a bit of a process here in Guatemala where typically we would say
We don't
no
need it.
gracias and
No, thank you, we don't need it.
We don't need it, no necesitas. That doesn't seem to work here because there's, like I said, this persistence. Well, what about
Buy it as a gift. Your husband will pay.
or they go through their whole, well, maybe you don't want this, but I have this. You'll go through the whole inventory.
But it's comical. It's very lighthearted.
Lighthearted, yeah, but very persistent.
So one common phrase that we have heard often here that we haven't heard in other places is maybe later. Maybe later. So it's like, yeah, okay,
And it
maybe
says-
later. It's said in a
Sort of
in
like a question, maybe later?
and also probably not, but we're going to say it anyway. It's fun. I feel it is lighthearted.
It's been a couple of times where we've had shopping bags in our hands.
After we've said no, we don't want to buy anything.
And vendors will come up, hey, what did you buy?
You went shopping. Actually, it's my leftovers from the restaurant. I did not go shopping.
But even that is said in a lighthearted way.
it's fine.
But there was one time where I said, we only have 2 suitcases and they're full. And the vendor said, well, you should buy her another suitcase.
Yeah, it's fun. It's fun. But then they laugh. Like it's like a big,
Yeah.
full face smile, guttural laugh.
Yeah.
And it's just fun.
Yeah.
It's just very fun.
Yeah. Guatemala's growing on us.
Totally
Right.
landed. It's there.
Yeah.
Oh, no, gracias.
Oh, no, gracias, mi amigo.
Sí, sí,
Sí.
sí,
Muy hermosa. So,
sí.
no.
Yeah, no necesito, gracias.
No, gracias. Buenas tardes.
It is so beautiful here. Walking around the streets, cobblestone streets, and serious cobblestone streets.
Yeah.
I don't know if anyone could walk in anything other than flat shoes and be safe.
Sin fuego, adiós, porque me da la gana. Es la verdad, oye. Sin fuego, adiós, me voy para la. Adiós, goodbye. Sin fuego, adiós, porque me da la gana. Bueno, mira, escucha.
There are like hidden places. You go in through this very nondescript, sort of an indiscreet kind of entryway, and then wow, something grandiose is behind there. Beautiful garden or courtyard or building.
I think that's something we've seen in other communities like Merida, for example. But walking into a building where the facade is very flat and plain, and like you said, it's kind of magical of discovering how it opens up and how ornate and lush the gardens are.
For any modern day conveniences, there are restaurants, cafes, pubs, bank machines and banks, massage spas,
Travel like tour
guide
agencies,
areas.
tour guide agencies. Yeah,
There's like every second or third shop, there is something. You are not lacking for places to eat or have a coffee or have a drink or get your feet rubbed after a long day of walking. It's actually quite prolific, all of the shops. And of course there are clothing stores and souvenir shops and whatnot, but it doesn't appear to be as souvenir.
Have you looked behind us in the park?
Yeah, I mean, Of course, that's people are selling their wares, but
I think what you're getting at though is like in other areas of Guatemala, like Panachel and San Juan,
Chichicastenango.
Yeah, there's market stalls set up prolifically around communities, and we haven't seen that particular.
Right, I do know that there is a market here in Antigua, but we haven't visited it.
Yeah.
But the other thing too is, in comparison to other Central American cities, there's not as many in the areas that we've visited. Anyways, there's not as many touristy type shops.
Yeah. Antigua is really actually pretty safe. There's a lot of police, as you can see right here. And they're out patrolling. There's a lot of security guards on street corners, and yeah, really safe. I know if I was out on the street and a little bit nefarious, I wouldn't want to wear a balaclava around these guys.
Tengo que cambiar mi vida y por eso yo te detengo que dejar.
I love Antigua. I could be here I could probably be here for months and be very happy with that.
I think I could too. Yep.
So we have to come back.
Yep. I wouldn't wear high heels here, not at all.
Well, I hope you wouldn't wear high heels anyways. Okay, let's start again. Antigua is such a beautiful city.
I thought I was going to say something, but you go ahead.
Oh, go.
So you go.
Go.
Yeah, ready, go. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, here's another one you might like, and here's a playlist for you to binge on.